Welcome guys, it's head-to-head time in the studio today. What I've got in my hands today, we're just going to maybe do a little comparison against, is the TaylorMade M1 driver and the new Callaway Bertha Alpha 816 driver. Okay, so these two drivers are maybe more similar. They're very much branded as the low spinning drivers out there on the market. The M1 I've got in the 430 head. Okay, so I've got this in a small compact head, the lower spinning version. As you can see, I've got the weights with that red weight shoved forward towards nearer the club face. The forward weight, the heel to toe weight is slap bang in the middle. So this is in its most powerful position, which is what TaylorMade is saying. So basically I've really got the lower spinning club in the lower spinning setting, most powerful setting. The Callaway Alpha, again, more compact head, lower spin. You've got gravity core here, which I've put in the toe of the club, in its with the weight more higher in the face. So again, a little bit easy to get some lower spin numbers here. So this is where we're going to have a look at between these clubs, which are spinning it maybe the lowest. And in terms of distance, obviously we're going to have a look on the distance of the GC2 as we've hit them. So maybe we're going to start with the Callaway first. Very compact head. It is a smaller looking head, which is the same as the M1 with being a 430 head. Just on the 18th hole here at St Andrews. So just going to hit maybe 4 shots with the Callaway, and then we'll swap over, hit 4 shots with the M1, and maybe just let's compare the numbers using the GC2 HMT. Okay, so we'll start with the Callaway first. I've got these set with exactly the same shaft, the Aldila Rogue shaft in both, and a stiff flex. So we've got exactly the same shaft in both clubs here, just to try and keep the comparison as equal and as fair as possible. Okay, so we'll go as Callaway. Okay, just turn that over a little bit there, but it's well up there, 298 yards. Definitely feels like it comes out a little bit hotter there, a little bit of an overdraw there, but that's fine, it's found fairway. Yeah, just catching that a bit toey, which is just making that draw off a little bit more there. This is going to drag spin down a little bit here. That's 301 yards, so it's getting out there. Better strike, better carry. Yeah, 305 yards. Again, just pulling these a little bit here, but that's more me than the actual club. But I struck that last one a lot better. Let's just hit one more. That was a good strike. Hit that one well. Should be getting over the 300 mark quite easily. 306. Yeah, good drive. Good strike on that. Okay guys, right, so that's the Callaway Bertha Alpha 816 hit. It feels solid. I mean, that, to me, I possibly wouldn't game that myself. It feels quite harsh, and what I mean by that maybe is I've got to feel like I've got to hit the middle, and it's quite a small, compact head behind the golf ball there, which doesn't always fill you with a lot of confidence, and it feels very harsh off the face. It does feel like it's going to go low and long, which is definitely what it's done there for me. So okay, let's switch over. So got the M1 430 head in my hand here now, so we're going to hit 4 shots with this. Change the ball flight to red so we can see the difference between the two, and then we'll have a look at some numbers. That was a great shot, that one. Good opener. .319. Okay, that was a good hit there. just a little bit of a fade on that one. So I just lost a bit of yardage there. That was 284. Didn't quite get hold of that one. I'll show you the difference to those spin numbers of that in a minute. Hit that one well. Yeah, 305. Okay, so one more with this 430, the M1. That's nice and straight. $305 again. Okay, guys. Right, let's go and have a look at some numbers. Okay guys, so let's look at a little bit of data here just between the two. So obviously we've got the Callaway here in the white, the TaylorMade M1 430 in the red. So let's just move along these columns a little bit here. So club head speed, yeah, a little bit more out of the M1 there by sort of 1.5 miles an hour. And I sort of felt that really. As I said probably earlier in the video, the Callaway felt quite heavy. It felt a bit harder work, to be honest. The TaylorMade definitely felt a bit easier to swing. It felt like I got a bit more speed there, and that sort of shows that there. Interestingly, on ball speed, so I haven't really seen that increase in ball speed compared to the extra 1.5 mile an hour club head speed. So maybe strike's playing a bit more of a part of that, but it's quite similar to what the Callaway was producing. Smash factor's down a little bit there. The Callaway was really quite efficient there. Launch angle, so you can see there the Callaway 8.9. The TaylorMade 9.4. As I said to you, that Callaway felt it came out low and hot, and it definitely has done that really. Side spin wise, I did just turn the Callaway over a little bit more left than the TaylorMade there really, which has probably helped to bring that spin down. But it's a good low spin number there, 2190. So you can see I've got a real low on there at 1700, but averaging out at just under 22. Which is pretty good. You see the TaylorMade one at 2.4. It's not a bad number there, but I've got a couple of high ones in. So that 3204 there that we're looking at. Let's just click on that and see where the strike is. Yeah, there you go. So you can see I have it a little bit low in the face, which as most of you will know, will increase your spin number a little bit there. So that's probably the reason why that's just popped up a touch. Okay. Looking at the peak height there, so the TaylorMade's a little bit higher. Callaway, as I said, it did feel like it came out low and hot. It's hit the ground on the descent angle, which is more shallower, so it's really going to run. But obviously, with that combination there, that slight lower launch, lower spin, it sometimes can just drop out of the sky a little bit quicker. So maybe just look at that first TaylorMade one I hit there. You can see I've launched that at 11. That was the highest launch out of them all there. Okay, and it was probably the lowest spin near enough. There was a 1700 there, but it was a really low spin. That combo is great for pitching out or maxing out your carry. So you can see 292 running out 318. That was the longest by far there. Felt more, what's the word here? A bit more give in the face with the TaylorMade. As I said, the Callaway did feel very harsh, but it has given me some powerful numbers there. I could probably do with fine-tuning the loft on that and maybe just putting a bit more loft on it. It was a 9 degree that I could probably do with a 10 maybe just to get that loft up a little bit more in terms of the launch, which will help probably just to max the carry out a little bit. But yeah, in terms of what the drives are aimed to do, the low spin, it's sort of doing that there really, because I do generally encourage a sort of higher spin number with my drivers, so I'm quite happy with those sort of numbers. Okay, so two sort of similar performing drives there, guys. In terms of the numbers, they're fairly similar there. Distance-wise, there's probably 4 yards in it on carry. So, you know, is that enough to maybe choose one over the other? Possibly not. I would probably definitely say feel for me there and looks would outweigh anything. Numbers are very, very similar. For me, I do prefer the look of the M1. I love that white strip as you sit it behind the ball. I love the look, I love the sound of it and the feel, which you generally relate to as sounds. For me, second to none. I've done a few fittings this week with the M1 and the numbers have been excellent. but probably the biggest feedback I've had from clients is the feel and the look. They love it. Callaway definitely doing the jobs on the numbers. It's just maybe a bit more of a smaller appearance because it's all black. Very deep and compact in the head. For the guys who maybe like that look, it could fit in there really, really nicely. As I say, it's hitting some great numbers there. It's powerful. Both good drivers, to be honest, guys. I think a lot of it will come down to personal choice and looks, feel, backed up maybe with a little bit of data from what you guys are getting. As always, we've got shaft options galore for the two clubs for fitting. So again, you've got a lot of options on gravity core, neck sleeve, moving weights, again, neck sleeve. There's a lot of ways to get into these golf clubs. So again, just always shows the importance of being custom fit, obviously. Okay, guys, so slight little edge with the TaylorMade. Looks for me, definitely TaylorMade. That will go in my bag over the two. But, you know, you guys need to maybe go out there and test it yourself. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Put your comments down below. Have you tried either one of these drivers yet? What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? Was the spin down? What did it feel like? Let me know. Let's interact a little bit here. Keep me up to date with what you guys are sort of feeling out there. Okay, guys, thanks very much. We'll see you all very soon.